Brought to you by Usual Suspects.
It's the Find a Boxer game, and we looking for the big fish. Purchase your box for a chance of winning $240. Here's how. 1 out of 48 boxes has a missing boxer inside. Purchase your box or boxes by Cash Apping, $ usual 50/50. Include your box number, name, and email address, and your box number will be sent to you ASAP.
UsualSuspect6.com.
This time, each box will cost $10. That's right, I said $10. Remaining proceeds will go to the LDBC meet and greet August 9th and 10th.
It's a Usual Suspect thing.
Oh, yo, we live, man. War Room Wednesday, we back. We ain't did one on Wednesdays in a while, man. And today, we got a very, very special guest in the building with us today, man. Jersey, Tsumani, Keith Conlon is in the building, man.
What's going on?
Yo, can you hear me, bro?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh man, how you feeling? How you feeling today, man? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm chilling. Just got done with training and stuff. I'm chilling.
Okay. Yeah, man. I appreciate you for tapping in with us, man. I know you're a busy man. You got a fight coming up, man. I don't want to waste too much of your time, man. Uh, First and foremost, man, let the people know who you is, man.
Yeah, I'm Keith Cologne from Newark, New Jersey. I'm 5-0, 5 knockouts. Uh, yeah, I got a fight coming up June 7th on Danny Garcia undercard, and I'm like top prospect in the sport of boxing.
Mm, Keith Cologne. Okay. You call yourself Tsunami, man. Where did you get that name from, bro?
It was just like a childhood nickname that kind of stuck with me. So once I turned over to the pros, yeah, it was just kind of that is just like once I started thinking about a nickname, I'm like, I want to take something that people already like, well, a person already called me. I didn't really want to give myself a nickname, and that's the one that just kind of stuck at the time. So
Yeah. Okay. So, tell me a little bit about yourself, man. Like, what got you into boxing, bro? I mean, you probably could have did anything, man, in Jersey, man. Basketball. I know Jersey is a big basketball town, man. Why boxing, bro?
boxing, it just kind of fell into my lap. At the time, I was like 12. I was playing baseball, basketball. I was boxing. I was also playing football, and then as I got older, uh, I had to choose between boxing and football because football you got to gain weight, boxing you got to cut weight. So I chose boxing, and then going to like my high school, my freshman year, I was doing baseball and boxing, but I just never went to the baseball track, so it's been boxing ever since.
Mm. So you say you did football and baseball, then you started boxing. So you started boxing in high school, bro?
Nah. I started boxing when I was 12.
12? Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So like was you always like a fan of the sport? Like did your pops bring you to a boxing gym? Was you beating guys up in school? Like what made you wanna like fuck with it?
I just love learning how to fight. Growing up when I was younger, I didn't fight, but I was like training a little bit. I did a little bit of training outside with like a coach, like that's familiar around the area. And but I was never like consistent. Like I wasn't a full-fledged boxer. I was just learning how to protect myself at the time. And as
Mm.
I got older, once I hit like 12 years old, that's when I was like, yeah, I want to go back to the gym. Like for me, it was just learning how to fight. Like it wasn't, oh, I'm gonna be a boxer. It was like, I want to go back to the gym. Like I want to keep getting sharp, you know. And then that's like one thing led to another. Just training led to sparring led to fights, nationals, etc., etc.
Man, it sound like, man, you wanted to go put some hands on some boys, man. You look like a pretty boy, man. You had all them girls chasing you, man. You know what I'm saying? So you had to stay sharp, man. You was taking them dudes gals, man. That's what you was doing out there, bro.
Yeah, I mean, nah, I mean, just out here is different. You feel me? Out here is different. It's just
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
like you gotta like even if you can't fight, you gonna be fighting. So I just like I said, I
Mm,
just wanted to keep getting sharp. That was it, cause I was always like
mm-hmm.
fighting and like I had fights in school. Like
Mm,
it was, you feel me? Like and plus the way
yeah.
how I was brought up, the way how I was disciplined, it was just like you can't take no shorts from nobody. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. So you say like how you was brought up and where you was from, man. Tell me a little bit about that, man. Like I'm in Houston. I'm a Texas boy, man. I'm from the South, man. So I always be intrigued to know like what it's like growing up on the East Coast, New York, Jersey, Philly. Like how was it for you growing up? Like, you know what I'm saying? I always hear the stories about New York fighters and fighters from Jersey and the East Coast fighters, man. So tell me about how your childhood was growing up, bro.
I mean, growing up, my childhood, it was always revolved around sports, like sports in school. Like I was always,
Mm-hmm.
like for every couple months, I was either doing baseball, basketball, football. But it's like it's always a competitive nature. It's like and like it's always like trash talking. You know what I'm saying? And like it's
Mm-hmm.
somebody always trying to like get over. Even as a younger kid, it's just how it is out here. So, um, yeah, like that's what really led, like just the ambition to just want to learn how to fight. Is just you know not for like just being from where I'm from, and then just not trying to take no shorts, no disrespect, all at the same time. So
Okay, okay. You keep saying take no shorts, man. What that mean, man? That's some East Coast shit. What that
it
mean,
just
bro?
mean it's just like no disrespect, no disrespect.
Okay. Okay, yeah, okay. No disrespect.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So you real big on your respect. Like you been like
oh
that
for
since you
sure.
was a child. Like yeah. So your father
Yeah,
instilled that
for
in
sure.
you as a. I like that. I like that, man.
Exactly.
Let, let me ask you this. What fighters did you grow up watching? Like what you was born you was born in the early 2000s, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
Say it again.
You was born in the early 2000s.
Right, right, right.
Okay. Yeah. So what fighters did you grow up watching, man?
Early in my childhood, honestly, like I said, I never planned on boxing. It was just more so, I just wanted to learn how to fight. So, but that was like early in my childhood. So as it kind of progressed, well, I'm gonna go back. Early in my childhood, it was really probably like I only watched if it was like a Cotto fight or like a Floyd fight. That's the only time I really watched boxing. But as I got into boxing. Really like all the old school guys, like the Willie Pepps, Pernell Whitaker, James Toney, Ezra Chard, like you feel me, all the legends. Those are the ones that I gravitated towards.
Dang, you went old school, bro. You went old school, man. So
Yeah.
so your pops must have had you watching them. Must have had you watching them DVDs, man. You say Willie Pep, James Tony.
Nah,
Okay,
my,
okay.
my my dad not even a boxer. It's just me. Like I just
It's
like I
just you.
just
Okay. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. I like that, man. I like that, man. So, um, being from Jersey, uh, I see that people are comparing you to Shakur Stevenson. Uh, I seen the post where it says the next boxing star from Newark. You know what I'm saying? So, is that like added pressure to you, or you don't feel no pressure being from the same city where Shakur Steven is from? You know what I'm saying? How does that make you feel if you feel anything at all?
Nah, it's not no added pressure. It's just like there's no pressure on my end. It's just it just tells me that I'm in the right direction, that I'm up the right path, you know. So it's definitely not no pressure. That's
Mm,
really just like more push, more motivation to keep doing what I'm doing.
right. Okay. 5-0, 5 knockouts, man. Like you been getting in the ring, thrashing shit. You been chopping shit down, man. Um, where do you get your boxing style from? Like, would you say you more so go in there looking for the knockouts, or they just come?
I more like a boxing mindset. I say they just happen to come. Um, yeah, but yeah, it's just having, you know, my boxing style. I'm real patient, and but if I smell blood, then of course, you know, I'm gonna go in there. Or if I sense a weakness, I'm gonna
Mm,
exploit it. Like I'm gonna abuse it. So it's
yeah. Okay. So I want to ask you this, man. Salute to my boy TD, man. TD gave me a little info about you, man. So right now, bro, you in college right now at Rutgers, right?
right.
You still in school? So, bro, how do you balance school and boxing, bro? Like how does that work?
I mean, I've been doing it since high school, you know, like I'm pretty sure a lot of people been be doing it. You know, coming up through the amateurs, you know, you go on tournaments, but you still in school. And I actually went to a Catholic school, so it was like it wasn't just like it was real like militant, you know what I'm saying? So like even like every day that I took off, you know, it was a big thing. But yeah, for me it's just like it's normal, you know, just as long as I manage my time wisely, I should be alright.
Okay. So you been had that discipline since a high schooler, like since a youngin. You know what I'm saying? So it's really nothing to you,
Exactly.
man. That's basically for
Exactly.
sure,
It's
for
more
sure.
so
All right,
normal.
man. Yeah. Okay. I like to hear that, bro. I got my co-host, man. I got my brother in here with me, man. This my brother, man. Supreme Beast Boxing Talk. He got a YouTube channel as well. He talk boxing as well, man. What's going down with the Cadillac?
Man, I can't call it, man. What's happening with you, man? Salute to the homie Keith, man. Slide through showing love, man. What's happening? What's happening, homie?
What's going on? What's going on?
Yeah, man. Salute, bro. Yeah, we just chopping it up right now, man. Ready? If you got anything, go ahead, bro. Shoot your shot.
Oh no, no, go ahead, y'all go ahead and start cooking. I follow in, I follow in.
Okay. So tell me what you're going to school for right now, man. Like, what's your major, and what's your end game with school? Like, is that something that that you want to have like in your back pocket, or is that like something like that you wanted to get just just to have just in case, you know what I'm saying? Or like, did you make a promise to your parents you
Yeah.
would finish school? Like, give me the motive for you going to college and whatnot, bro.
Yeah. So to answer the first question, I study psychology. And the reason why I did it is kind of what you said. Um, just like checking off the box. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel as though like my parents, you know, they did a lot for me to be where I'm at. So it's like also kind of like my reward to them. You know what I'm saying? It's just like yeah, I'm chasing my dream, but like you know, my parents, they never cared for boxing. They never cared for sports. They just wanted me, you know, to be like respectful, well educated, and anything else was just extra. So um, I felt like if I can at least do that, it would have been kind of like you know, like they raised me with high standards, you know. So it was just I was just more so for them, you know, and it was just a testament that I could, you know, I could do it.
Okay. Uh And you say you going to school for psychology?
Yeah. Yep.
Man. Okay. So that's deep, man. Tell me a little bit about psychology, man. Like why psychology? Like, are you trying to like understand the mind and understand different things about human nature?
It's just at first I was going to school for business, but the school that I'm in, they actually like one of the top business schools, um, like out. You feel me? So like you got some schools they good in this, other schools good in medicine, good in whatever. But my school they like top of the top in business, and so I was going in. I'm like, man, this is crazy. Not that it was difficult, just the workload. It was just too much to balance on top of boxing. So I just had to make a pivot, and one of my like old heads, he just told me, he's like, yo, try psychology, like you feel me, you might be interested. And so I listened to him, and I, it was something that I felt like it was real interesting. I wish I would have took up on it earlier because, it reflects on your everyday life. You kind of look at things a little different, become more wise, and you start understanding things, and it'll help you in the long run.
Okay.
I got one
Go,
for you, Keith.
go ahead,
Uh,
bro.
Uh-huh.
how have you used you being in psychology in the ring?
Uh, I mean, intentionally, I haven't. You know what I'm saying? Intentionally, I haven't, but I feel like I probably have done it like like subconsciously. You get what I'm saying? But I've always been like a person to just observe. Like you get what I'm saying? Like observe my surroundings, observe the people who so observe my opponent. You get what I'm saying? So it's not like I'm using psychology in the ring. It's just it's just I don't know how to explain it, but intentionally
So
I don't use it.
is it like the
Say it
things
again.
that you normally do, but now you're able to put a name on it now that you're studying it?
Yeah,
Mm,
exactly. Because it's like a lot of like learning the stuff that I learned. It's just like dang, it's like you kind of do it, but you do it without even knowing you're doing it. And so now after learning it, it just
mm,
highlighted. You get what I'm trying to say? It's like, oh, like this person doing this, like this person, I just did this. You get what I'm trying to say? So a lot of times it just
mm-hmm.
go over our head when we do it, but like after I learned about it, it just kind of like highlighted. So every time I see it, I'm like, all right, cool, this or that. But like even as a young kid, like I always knew like, oh yeah, like this person is like it's just your human nature, you got a dispute with somebody, they get all quiet, teacher come around, now they want to get all loud, like you I already know you don't really want to do anything. So, but then, you know, when you learn about psychology, you just kind of highlight like, oh, it's da 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 da. But that's just one example.
Yeah. So let me ask you a boxing question. I know we kind of digging into your life. I want to kind of switch it to boxing real quick. Give me outside of yourself, man. Give me five the five most avoided boxers that you think have a hard time getting fights right now in boxing.
And that's hard.
Okay, give me three. Give me three. If you can't give me five, give me three or two.
Yeah,
Yeah.
three. People that's most avoided. I
Mm-hmm.
say I say one Shakur, two. I just say Bud, Terrence Crawford.
Mm.
Uh, I'm gonna throw Jerron Ennis in there too.
Jerron Ennis. Okay. Now you say Shakur Stevenson. Now me and my brother, man, Red, we always going back and forth about Shakur, man. Why do you think it's so hard for a guy like Shakur Stevenson to get fights? Do you feel like he's too good, or is it politics?
Uh, I say I say high risk, low reward for everybody. It's a
Mm.
high risk fight with a low reward for everybody.
Mm. Okay.
except for the
Okay.
people
I
that's
like that.
coming up.
Mm. Okay, so for the guys like yourself that's coming up, like this new era of boxing, like you like in the forefront of that, man, like what do you think you have to do in order to get those fights? You know what I'm saying? Because I know you fighting at 126 right now, featherweight right now, so I know you got your eyes on the end game and the prize, man. So what do you think you got to do to get those fights?
I just focus on building my brand. I feel like
Mm,
a lot of people they got skills. They come through the sport because they got skills. But I'm really focused on building my brand and not just boxing, but like my brand and like across the board. You get what I'm saying? So
mm,
um kind of how like Floyd did it. I don't want to get too much game, but kind of how Floyd did it with like TNT. It's like the money team. It's bigger than boxing. People hear TNT, they don't even think about boxing. It's the money team. People that don't even have nothing to do with boxing, they will buy a TNT hat because it's the money team. You get what I'm
mm-hmm.
saying? So
Yeah.
it's just really just people. A lot of boxers they just think it's about them, but you got to create that's gonna live on. Whether you hear not 100 years from now. That's what they like.
Mm.
So
Okay, okay, I like that, man. So speaking of brands, so we have our own brand, Usual Suspects, US6, man. We got clothes, we got our own website, we got our own pound for pound list. So branding is very, very important to us and to you. So tell us a little bit about your brand, man. Do you have like a name? Do you have like a logo? Do you have merch? Like you got a website? Like what? Like how are you pushing your brand forward, man? And tell us about your brand. Like what's the name of it and stuff like that.
I, so my brand right now is me, Keith Tsunami Cologne, Keith as a boxer. But as I
Mm,
get bigger, it's going you're gonna see it change. You're gonna see it going to different avenues, different aspects. But right now, yeah, it's Keith Tsunami Cologne. We got merch. It ain't nothing crazy, but it's just every fight we got fight merch. It's just it's a brand. I'm a brand. My face is a brand. You get what I'm saying? Anything
facts.
that I associate myself with, everything is purposeful. It's like nothing is just by accident. You get what I'm trying to say? So,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay. 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 So the bigger you get, the bigger your brand get. Go ahead, Red.
exactly.
Um, in I'm feeling that, you know what I'm saying, for sure, as far as, you know what I'm saying, you know that you are the brand. Um, Now 503 brought up Shakur and him being avoided. I like to say he does a lot, not a whole lot, but he does do a lot of self-inflicted wounds with going rampant on Twitter or going at someone, you know what I'm saying, and it's no need for it. How do you avoid the pitfalls of diminishing the brand as you're trying to grow it?
I mean, I say, like I don't look at my. I feel like the brand that my brand right now in my head is already, top of the top. It's already, up there with the biggest brand that you may see in my head, and I treat it as such because I treat it as such, because it like you're supposed to inflict that energy into your own self. You get what I'm saying? So like I don't know if you really get what I'm trying to say, but um I try not to diminish my brand by already like having a mindset that it's already up here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna do
Yeah.
stuff that like other brands might do. Nah, if I'm following the same recipe that the top of the top is doing. So
Okay. Yeah. Treating it like it's the top, so you ain't got to act new when you get there. I feel you.
exactly.
Mm. Yeah. So let me follow up with that. I want to ask you this, man. Um, it's a lot of fighters that you can learn from, like a Shakur or like a Raymond Ford or like a Berlanga. You're a young kid, you're a Puerto Rican. You know what I'm saying? You got that whole brand, that whole wave going. Like, what are some of the things that you think you should do that will help your brand, like as far as like getting on bigger cards, or getting more eyes on you? Like, do you feel like you gotta like talk more trash, or do like do extra stuff on social media to get the views on you? Or do you just like feel like
Nah,
I'm gonna let my hands do the talking?
I'm gonna always be myself. I'm not gonna ever like change who I am, just to get like more clout or to
Hmm.
sell a fight. Like that ain't never me. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's smoke with a fighter, it's smoke with a fighter. If it's not, it's
Yeah.
not. It's business, it's business. You feel what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna never get out my square just to get a couple extra eyes on me.
Hmm.
But yeah, like stay with my team. I got a solid team, and that's another thing too. Even if that was that happened, I got a solid team to where they be like, yo, that's like we ain't even doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Because at the end of the day, like you just wasting your energy, wasting your time. You get what I'm saying? You giving another
Hmm.
dude, you know, like you gotta understand. Like I feel like I got a fan base. I don't talk about
Facts.
no fighter because I'm trying to my fan base on them. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what they want. And so I just we just stick to the script. That's it.
Now, I asked you that for a reason, because this next question I gotta ask you this, bro. Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez has been doing some crazy stuff these past couple of months with the, using the race, trying to, get extra attention and clout, calling out fighters not in his weight class. So like when you see guys, you know what I'm saying? How does that make you feel?
Y'all breaking up.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Keep you breaking up.
Yo, can you hear me? Can you hear me, Red?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
You can
Oh
hear me
shit.
now?
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You was breaking it,
You back.
breaking
You
up.
back now. Keith. Go ahead. What you were saying?
Yeah.
Uh,
Go ahead, bro.
yeah. If I'm not mistaken, I was saying like I've been around him a couple times. Seemed like a cool dude. But if that's how he decided to go about his business, that's him. You get what I'm saying? Like you gotta look
Mm,
at
yeah.
like this boxing game. Everything that we do is like you really got characters out here. Some people really live like a character life, and then when the cameras go off and go back to their real life, they a whole different person. So, like, is he doing it, to keep his boxing career going? Whatever, we don't know. Like, I don't know. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't know why he may do that. But like I said, that ain't nothing that I'll do.
Solid, solid. I like that, man. So, tell us about this fight card you got coming up, man. It's in June. You on Swift Promotion, man. Talk to me about that, man, and tell me how working with Danny Garcia as a promoter, man. You know what I'm saying? Like how is working with a former fighter, a former champion, future Hall of Famer. Like how is that being? Like, are you
It,
learning from the Swift from promotion and stuff like that?
yeah, it's definitely a dope experience, to have to work with a guy like Danny. Real insightful. Been at the top of the top.
Hmm.
Like how you said, future Hall of Famer. So like you learn a lot from him. On the business side, just going through the game. And that's another thing with him being a former fighter, he really for the fighters. You get what I'm saying? Like he not trying to like you get a lot of promoters, they trying to they looking at you as a dollar, like dang, let me see how much da. But he see himself in the guys like, dang, I remember when I was there at that age. You know what? Yeah, no, I think this would be a great opportunity for him. And not only that, like he be having like great media outlets at his fights, great people there. So like depending on who you are, like me, I'll be there to capitalize. You get what I'm saying? Like I walked away, like people was like, "Oh, we sponsor you, this. We want tickets." Like, "Yo, we seen you fight." So this is all about capitalizing in the moment. You got certain people there that's of high caliber. You know, even current fighters. They saw me fight. They was like, "Yo, like you on the way, just keep on going." You get what I'm saying? So it's always a great experience. You know, doing business with Danny, and me and my team, we appreciate him.
Mm. Okay, I like that. I like that, man. So tell us about the card. Like, who you fighting? Tell us a little bit about your fight, your opponent. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Like, give us the venue. You know, and like, will it be like on? Will it be televised? Will we be able to watch it? You know what I'm saying? If you can give us some more information about the card.
Yeah, yeah. So my opponent had an opponent. Um, had a solid opponent. He was tall southpaw kid. Uh, but that fell through. So like I said, it be business stuff. Had another opponent.
Mm-hmm.
But as of right now, we just looking for the best opponent. It's same thing every fight. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's business. Is what happens early on. I'm just making sure that I'm sharp. I'm staying the coast. Uh, Now more about the fight card itself. I know it be streamed on millions. Great platform. They got a great platform, great streaming platform. So I'm looking to do my thing on there and just showcase my talent, man. And as far as the venue is in Newton, PA. I don't know too much about that. That's our first time being there, so I'm just looking to put on a great show. Have my people there, put on a great show, celebrate, and come back down to Jersey.
Okay.
Okay,
Now we.
I got
Okay, go
I
ahead,
got
Rick. Go ahead,
I got one
Rick.
for you. Okay, Keith. So obviously you're good. So we're not gonna play games. You got some skills with you. Being young,
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of fighters, and I heard you just talk about it. Having opponents, they fall out the week of, couple days before. Talk to me about your training. Do you train like overall since you can't focus on one guy? Is it something that you feel like, you know what, I've been lacking in this? Let me sharpen up with this. You know what I'm saying? Or how's the training go when you don't know who the opponent is going to be?
Yeah, of course it gets annoying. You get what I'm saying? Like, I really wish I had my opponent like
Yeah.
2 weeks ago. You get what I'm saying? Because it'll put a different spark in you, like knowing who your opponent, knowing, all right, cool. I've been practicing. Like, I wish he would do this. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm a destroy him if he do this. So you know, but at the same time, it's just like I still been sharp. I've been sparring top competition. Um, Certain things have been working, so I'm looking to just constantly build off that. You get what I'm saying? Stay sharp, be smart, and build off what's been working. So that's how we go about it. But yeah, it's annoying, like but ain't nothing that we could do about it. So
Yeah, it's definitely part of the game. Definitely part of the game.
Yeah. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. 5 knockouts, 5 fights, bro. You thrashing everything that get in the ring with you. So guys really don't want to fight you right now. So I know it's hard. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
um, like, give me a rundown of like what your day consists of, like when you training, like when you go to the gym, like do you run in the morning then go to the gym, what type of guy are you, like when it comes to like your work, like are you constantly working, like you go to the gym 2-3 times a day, run in the morning, run at night, you come home, eat, take a shower, chill, give me a typical day in the life of Keith, like what do you do?
Typical day. Uh, Typical day. I wake. I'm not the type of fighter to wake up early. Like that's not what I do.
You-
Yeah,
you're not a
like
mor-
I don't.
so you're not a morning guy, huh?
Yeah, nah. The only time I wake up early is for boxing. Like if I gotta go spar,
Yeah,
somewhere
okay.
10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. So you'll catch me waking up early then. But other than that, I ain't really wake unless it's like a vacation or something. Like I ain't waking up too early. But
Yeah, yeah, got you.
typical day, I
Yeah.
wake up. I wake up, start my day off. It depends on what type of day it is. If we in training camp, then I might work out twice a day. If I got sparring the next day, I might work out once a day. It all depends. But you know, go to the gym, warm up, shadow box, probably do some strength and conditioning before, after. I'm gonna just say it really depends. Like every day is different. Training every day look different, and it's meant to be like that. So my body and I don't get accustomed just to a program. So at this point,
Mm,
I expect the unexpected. Uh, Whether it's
okay.
like strength training for a whole 2 hours straight, and then we go do boxing for the rest. It's like that's what it is. Uh, but every day look different. Some days I might come in the gym and it just be straight shadow boxing. So it
Mm.
really all depends. And every day never looks the same.
So I, I see guys like in Houston, like I watch like guys at Shakur Gym because I live right around the corner from Shakur Gym. So I see a lot of those guys like when they running, they either like run in their neighborhood or they like go to the tracks or they go to the hills. Like what type of like road work do you do? Are you a guy that like runs in your neighborhood, or like do you go to the park and run? You know what I'm saying? Do you run like with other fighters? You know what I'm saying, in your gym? Like how do you get your road work in?
I either go to the park or I go to LA Fitness. I go to the park. Yeah, it ain't. I ain't trying to run in the streets of North, man. You know what I'm saying?
Look suspect. Look
Yeah,
suspect running
nah.
the streets. Like,
Yeah, like nah.
Okay,
You feel me?
okay.
I'm a low key dude, so like I don't,
Yeah.
Plus I'm starting to get buzz out here too, so it's like, you can't move like if you was just like that 13-year-old kid that you was back then. It's like nah, you gotta, even if
Mm,
I'm running in the park, it's a car right behind me, so yeah.
mm, yeah, yeah. And I can only imagine because I live in Texas. Red is in Virginia, and he complained about the weather all the fucking time on the East Coast. Like living in Jersey, dealing with like the snow and the rain and the sleet. Like, is that like
Yeah,
does
that's
that
normal.
in? Okay, that's normal. So it don't bother
Yeah,
you when
that's
you
that's normal.
training. Okay, okay, okay.
I
So
mean, the
like,
only thing that, like, yeah, like it's just easier to make weight in the summer. That's it. You feel me? That's about it. But
okay,
it's
okay.
normal. Like it's all I know.
Mm, okay, okay. Uh, speaking about training, so I know you didn't spar like hella times. Like, how did you feel like when you got in the ring with Shakur and where did y'all spar at? Did you come? I believe you was in Houston when you sparred him because you sparred in his last camp, right? You was in Houston.
N- Nah. I ain't spot. Um, I knew Shakur. Like I knew Shakur, but we was more in communications when I was younger. Like about when I first started, because he was going to the amateur tournament, so I was going in.
Mm-hmm.
He knew I was from Nook, so he always kept an eye out. And then it was one point in time where I really started coming through the ranks, and he was there supporting me, just watching my fight. So he'll hit me up like every tournament, like, yo, when you fight, and I tell him I'm fighting this day, this time. He's like, all right, bet I'm gonna be there. And I always hear him like in the crowds. He used to always be gassing it up. And
Mm,
we ended up
yeah.
like I said, I started to get good. I started to get better, and then he kind of turned pro, and he was fighting out here a little more often. So every time he'd come out here, he'll come to the gym. He's like, "Yo, let's get some work in," So we always do work. And then one time I was out in Houston, and I was out in Houston training, and he just happened to have camp in Vegas, And so, I had the opportunity to go out to camp with him in Vegas, and I was out there for 5 weeks with him. Just being a student of the game, and then now we had but like he more being Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
I fought on his undercard, so I got to see him then, and I got to see him.
Mm,
Yeah, I got to see him a little bit around then too. So like especially during fight week, seeing me say what's up. So yeah.
okay. Um, tell me about the current state of Jersey boxing, man. Like I say, of course, Shakur, yourself, man. You got Raymond Ford, you got the homie Zakeem Moses, Zaybop, you got Manny. It's a man. I'm not gonna lie, man. Y'all on fire right now in Jersey, man. So talk to me a little bit about that, like because you always hear, oh, New York, New York, New York. You know what I'm saying? I got 100 guns, 100 guns, 100 clips. I'm from New York. Like everybody talks about New York, man. So, uh, but I feel like Jersey, y'all doing y'all thing, man. You know what I'm saying? So how do you feel it right
Yeah.
now about the like about the landscape in Jersey with the boxing?
Nah, it's real bright, but it's always been like this. You get what I'm saying? Like we always had crazy talent. Like you hear about New York guys and how good they are. It's only because they spar us. Like you know what I'm saying? So
Ooh,
Jersey dudes,
talk
Jersey dudes
talk to
always. You
me.
feel me?
Yeah, yeah,
We
yeah,
right in the
yeah.
middle
Yeah,
between we right in the middle
yeah,
between New York and Philly. So we they work.
Mm,
We spar we
yeah.
spar them all the time. Like it's East Coast, but
Mm, mm-hmm.
yeah, like I just feel like it's that way because they just got more more people. They got more eyes on them. They got more opportunities. Um, but nah, we right there, if not
Okay,
ahead.
okay. Okay. So I gotta ask you this, bro. What was your welcome to like boxing moment? Like where you just got like let's just say you work with somebody, you spar with somebody, and like you was just like, damn, man, like he kind of put them hands on me, man. Like I gotta get on my shit. I gotta sharpen up. You know what I'm saying? Like who like what was your welcome to boxing moment? Like who was that person that welcomed you to boxing?
Uh, that welcome you to boxing.
Yeah.
I mean it's hard. It's hard to say.
It's hard to say.
Nah,
Look, you know.
yeah, I'm being honest because it's like
Okay.
yeah, like I never like got beat up. You get what I'm saying? Like
Ooh, come
I
on,
don't
come
think I
on,
don't think I'd be
Keith.
successful.
You ain't got don't do that, bro. You ain't nobody never beat you up, bro. Never.
It's been good. It's been good work. Like anytime anybody I spar, even pros, it was always like I feel like I'm gonna just say it like this. I wouldn't be in the position that I am. I wouldn't be talked about. Like for like as of right now. You get what I'm saying? I fight 126 pounds. I'm 5-0. I work
Mm,
with I've been working with Richardson Hitchens. He's a
mm,
140 champion. I've been
mm,
sparring him. It's good work. It's something that he benefit from. It's something that I benefit from. You get what I'm saying? And it's always been like that in my career. It's like never cared about size, weight, whatever. Like my talent, how I am in the ring is always gonna be beneficial on both ends. It's never like you get what I'm saying. I've
mm.
been in there with everybody under the sun, like mad fighters. Like I done
Shoot, hold on,
sparred
hold on, hold on. Shoot. Come on, man. You mean to tell me shoot? You just
sparred
spar
Susu. It was
shoot?
good work. Good work. Sparred Susu in New York. It was great work. Yeah, like me, Susu. I sparred Susu when I was in the amateurs. You get what I'm saying? And around that
So
time he
you
was
held
still out here.
so you held your own with shoot.
Of course. I sparred Cool Boy Steph.
Mm.
Held my own. Like
Ooh, Red. This boy talking. He talking heavy. Red. He talking heavy.
Look, man, I'm letting him get it off. I like that.
I like it
I
too, bro.
heard
I
you
like
like
that. I
all
like
that.
Yeah,
Look,
Yeah.
but you had me
Okay.
so keep. You said, look, man, New York wouldn't be nice if it wasn't for Jersey cats showing them what it's
yeah,
about.
for
Hey, look,
real.
man. Hey, look, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
I'm
man.
for
Say,
real, man,
man.
for real.
You know what I'm saying? Atlantic City is like my second home. So you know I love Jersey. So you know what I'm saying?
All
Yeah,
right,
man.
all
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Mm. Okay. Okay. TD. Oh yeah, he told me this. I talked to him the other day when I was asking him about you. He said you sparred Serrano before, bro. How was that
Yeah,
experience?
it was cool. It was cool. Amanda, that's big sis.
Mm-hmm.
So at that time, I think, yeah, I was still in the amateurs, and this was before she was, like, she was in talks of fighting Katie, but she didn't fight her yet. And
Mm, okay.
that was always great work. She a dog, man. Like Amanda,
Mm,
she don't care. Like in her head, she don't care that I'm a dude. Like she don't care about none of that. She with all the smoke. So that was always great work with Amanda.
right. Okay. Okay.
I got one for you. I got one for you. You're 5-0, so you're still early in the game. What's your dream venue? Where would you want to, you know what I'm saying, perform at and get it on and do your thing? You know what I'm saying? Where would your dream venue be?
Right now I want to fight at MSG.
mm,
I want to fight at Madison Square Garden right now. That's a big venue for me.
Okay, not the little room, right? Not the Hoodoo Theater or the Hoodoo Theater or the big
Nah.
room.
I'm talking, yeah,
Either one.
Madison Square Garden. Yeah, the big, the
Oh,
big,
oh.
the big arena. Yeah, that's the dream right there.
Okay. Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't say the MGM and
Yeah,
AC
that's
or
cool.
where the Devils play at in Newark, man. What's up, man?
I mean, I already fought at the Prudential Center already. I fought there 3 times.
Okay.
yeah.
My
Yeah.
bad, my bad, my bad.
Yeah,
Okay, and
yeah.
what about AC, man? The MGM, man, they need to see you too.
Nah, the MG. I mean, I'm just talking about for right now. You get what I'm saying? Like right
Okay.
now, like it's cool to fight out there, but the my people over here, they have it flooded. Like I fight
Yeah,
at over there. You feel me? That'd be crazy.
nah, I feel you. Yeah, the
Mm.
Puerto Rican show out for the MSG. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, nah, they do, bro. They do. So speaking of Puerto Rican, like you a Puerto Rican kid, man. You got the look, you got the swag, you got the mentality. Who are some of your favorite Puerto Rican fighters?
Cotto, Manny Serrano, Tito Trinidad, uh, Hector Macho Camacho,
Mm,
Fredo Benitez, Fredo Gomez.
yeah.
Think I'm missing somebody else.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it right now.
Okay. I like that, man. So talk to me about the current hottest Puerto Rican in the game, man, Berlanga, man. How do you feel about Berlanga? Like, do you feel like Berlanga is doing his thing right now? You know what I'm saying? That's East Coast connection.
Yeah, I mean he had the top of his game. You feel me? He had the peak of boxing. Like everybody want to be in the position that he's in right now. So he's doing well. He's striving. He's thriving, man. And I'm behind Edgar Berlanga 110%. You feel me? That's the bro.
For sure. Now it's one Puerto Rican that you didn't mention, man. Xander Zayas, man. How do you feel about Xander? Like, I know he not from, you know, your neck of the woods. He from well, he out of Florida. You know what I'm saying? How do you feel about Xander? Like, do you feel like Xander is representing for the Puerto Ricans pretty good right now?
Oh yeah, for sure. He putting on, man. I know Xander for a long time, and he
Hmm.
putting on. Like he a young joker too doing it. You get what I'm saying? So like, nobody
Yeah.
can do nothing but respect it because he a young joker and he making competition look easy out there. So he putting on
Right.
for sure.
Okay. So I want to ask you this, man. We always ask fighters this question. what sanctioning body do you think you will be going after? Like what like as far as like on the political side, like do you see yourself being like a WBO guy, WBC, WBA, IBF? Like what sanctioning body route are you going to pursue?
I say this all the time, but it's like I'm serious. Whichever one is the cheapest, you get what I'm saying. So like whichever ones I ain't gotta pay the most back, like I work hard in the ring. I ain't trying to pay them back. So whichever one is the cheapest, that WBO, WBA, and the IBF, because like IBF they be wilding with the weight. So that's another thing.
You,
Mm,
you do know that the WBO is the Puerto Rican belt. They
Yeah,
stationed out Puerto Rico.
right,
Okay,
yeah,
okay, okay.
mm. Okay. He say whichever one is the cheapest. I hear that, man. I hear that, man. My homie PYP in the building. That's my Vato right there, man. Salute to you, bro. Yeah, he naming off some Puerto Rican fighters as well, man. Yeah, man. The Puerto Rican boxing landscape is crazy, man. Legendary
for sure.
people that came out that PR, man. So let me ask you this, man. Talk to me about like what's your goals in 2025. Like we halfway through the year, like how many more fights does Keith want? You know what I'm saying? Like what are you trying to do in 2025 going into 2026, man?
Yeah, we're looking at three more fights to finish off the year. Um,
Three
you
fights plus
know,
this fight, so that'll be four, or just
no, three more
this fight.
fights. So
Oh,
I already fought twice. So three more it'll be five. So this fight
mm,
plus two more. We
mm,
ain't looking. We ain't looking like we just looking to stay consistent, man. Be consistent in the gym. We ain't trying to overdo it. To like just it's impossible. Like you don't like you just don't want to overdo it. You don't want to rush.
mm,
That's why you see fighters ended up having like injuries when it's time to shine because they just be like they just too dialed in. You get what I'm saying? You gotta have balance in the game. So I'm looking for three more fights, including this one coming up. And yeah, we looking to finish off the year strong, man. Just keep on going. Looking for better competition, better fights,
mm.
better venues.
For sure. Um, I know you working with DSG and Swift right now, man. I seen you do some work with OTX, man. Now, I just went to the OTX card in my city in Houston a couple weeks ago, man. Would you
Yeah,
be interested to work with them again?
yeah. OTA is cool. OTA is good peoples. I love. I was just sparring. And I ran into the CEO OTH and Gleason's gym. I was just sparring up there. Like we got good relationship with OTH. We got a good relationship with everybody. Like almost got on the card 14th. If you know who card that is. Almost got on that card.
That's in Philly,
Um,
right?
Now the 14th is in New York at Hulu Theater. But we
Mm,
almost got on
okay.
there. Fought on Pro Box. Like my team is strong. So it's
Mm,
really not a card we can't get on. It's just all about time and if it makes sense on both ends. You know what I'm saying? So um, yeah, like a lot of times, like I said, Danny for the fighters. So and plus he not like he understand the game. So when you got a guy that understand the game, it's easier to work with them. It's easier to deal with them rather than you got promoters and the whole business aspect start coming in. So
mm-hmm. Now that's understandable, man. That's understandable. I definitely hope to see you on OTX again, man. I'm gonna ask you this. What fighters right now in boxing, if any, like do you look up to or like motivate you to wanna, do more and be better?
um, I say Africa. You feel me? Just watching him train every day, being in the
Hmm.
ring with him, seeing how locked in he is. Even like pushing and motivating him for his fight. Some people may say he made it. Just where he at right now. But I feel like he still got a long way to go. You feel me? So I feel like that's been like a big motivation for me because it's just like I'm 5-0. I got the opportunity to see him put on, him do his thing, him work for everything that's coming his way. So yeah.
Africa. Okay, okay. So have you been sparring Africa for this camp? For his camp with George Cambosis?
Yeah, I did Mara. I sparred on was it yesterday? I sparred him yesterday, yeah.
Oh, okay, 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 okay. So
Yeah, but I did
both,
Mara,
both
been doing Mara.
man, dog. That's I ain't gonna lie, man. That's kind of like I ain't gonna lie, bro. You kind of got a cheat code, bro. Like you sparring these champions and shit, bro. Like you know what I'm saying. So like just being in the gym with a guy like Hitchenson's and he's finna, come home to New York, you know what I'm saying, and you finna go do your thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, does that like give you like an extra boost of confidence? Like going into your fight, like man, like whoever the fuck this dude is you fighting, you know what I'm saying? In your mind, when you sizing him up and you looking at him, you like, man, this dude can't fuck with me. Like I'm really him for real. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
do you have that sense of confidence?
yeah, like that's basically what it is, training, like, but even training in general, you get what I'm saying? Like my training for every fight so far, my training and preparation has been way harder than a fight. You get what I'm saying? So it's like I already know that what I'm going through now is gonna be way harder than a fight. So I go in there with the confidence that like whatever it is gonna be cakewalk. Whatever it is gonna be, you know, we ain't looking for it to be easy, but we not looking for it to be easy, but I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna make it look easy if that makes sense. So yeah, that's what it is for real.
Okay, okay. Go ahead, Rich. You got something, bro?
Um, who would you say? Give me your top 3 people that gave you the best work in the gym.
Um I say I'm gonna give you my top four. You feel me? Because I got four that just came to my head, and they all deserve. Like it's always been great work. I'm gonna go Africa, Cool Boy Steph, Chris Cardo, and my man Dominique Crowder.
Okay, okay. So I'm gonna be looking for them. You know what I'm saying? Chris Carter and Dominique Crowder. Okay, tell me a little bit about them real quick, bro. Like them your guys. Are they out of Jersey? Do y'all train in the same gym? You know what I'm saying? Tell me a
Nah,
little bit
Chris
about those
Cardo,
guys.
he out of the camp with Boots. He out of Boots, Jerron Boots in his camp, and Dominique Crowder. He from
Mm,
BMO, but he trained in New York.
okay, okay, okay. Yeah, man. And y'all all fight around the same weight, 126,
Yeah.
130 ish. Okay, okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I like that, man. So 126, man. Tell me, I know you still young, you know what I'm saying? I know your body is, still developing pause, you know what I'm saying? What weight class do you think you probably will contend for a title at? Is it gonna be, or you gonna stay at 26 and try to,
It's either
be a
122 or 126, whichever one,
oh
122 or 126. I've been
oh man.
fighting at 126 because it's easy to find opponents over here at
Hmm.
126. So anytime I got a fight, we literally say, see if you can find a guy between 122, 126. So, you know, whichever one they find, that's like my last fight was at 128. I couldn't make 126. Cool. It was supposed to be at 126 though, so yeah, anything between 122, 126.
Now I gotta ask you this question because you just brought up 122, man. It's a lot of Asian guys, Japanese guys in those lower weight classes, man. How did you feel about guys like Monster Inoue and Jun Tao Nakatani, and you know what I'm saying? How you feeling about that whole Japanese wave right now?
I mean, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. you know, yeah, it's cool. Kudos to them, man. But I feel like, when it's my time, like my skills gonna pay the bills. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
Like I've already should have ring with the top guys in the division. Cool boy
right.
Steph, Chris Carter. Like, he
Mm-hmm.
people don't know him. People don't know his name, but like he was about to fight on the Cole. He was either co-main on the Jerron Ennis card when it was Jerron Ennis and Raymond Ford. He was either gonna be before Raymond Ford or after Raymond Ford, one or the
Mm-hmm.
other. So like he's
Yeah.
already up there. You feel me? He contender status. As far as Susu, he's up there with Cool Boy Steph. You get what I'm saying? So I've been sharing a ring with these guys that's already there. You get what I'm saying? So when
Mm.
it's my time, like it's I'm gonna be more than ready.
I like that, man. I like that. You got something, Red?
Speaking of the Japanese fighters, man, a lot of these guys like to stay home and have fighters come to Japan. How do you feel about that? You know what I'm saying? And they do the same thing in the UK with up and coming fighters. They want to keep them guys over there because they're quote unquote domestic level fighters. What do you feel? Would you be willing to take the trip overseas to Japan or to the
Yeah,
UK to go knock somebody out?
of course if it makes sense, like like what we talking about? Like at the end of the day, it's a fight game. You gotta take risks. Everybody has done it. Of course, like if it don't make sense, then I'm not going like go to somebody's hometown. Like, nah, it doesn't even make
Now,
sense. You know
now,
what I'm
when you
saying?
say that, when you say it got to make sense, you mean they got to pay you. You like got to be yeah.
I
The dollars,
mean,
the math got a mouth.
yeah, like somewhere down the line, it got to break even. You get what I'm saying? If I'm calling all the way down here, I got to be compensated. You get what I'm saying? So I gotta get a bag for it. Or if we coming all the way down here, then I gotta have American judges. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some way down the line, it gotta break even. So however that may look, however the negotiations may be, it got like I said, it just gotta make sense.
So talk to me a little bit about that, man, because when we do our podcasts and our shows, man, we always
Uh
talking about the business of boxing and negotiations and contracts and this guy ducking, that guy ducking. Like, how does a negotiation normally go for you? Like, who is the person on your team? Because you giving big up to your team, like you say your team solid. So like, who is the person that's handling the Keith Tsunami contracts? Like, okay, I want Keith need this, did he need that? You know what I'm saying? We got to get paid. Da, da, da. You know what I'm saying? Who is that person? Who's the contract killer, the shrewd negotiating in your camp? You know what I'm saying? Like who is that person for you?
My pops, my dad, he the one, you
Mm,
feel me? He handled all my business. He handled my
yeah,
business. He the one you was talking to set up the interview. You feel me? So
for sure. Solid. I like Pops. He's solid. Yeah, he don't play. I like
yeah.
him. That's yeah, for sure. Okay. And Pops been like real like instrumental in your career. So like I'm gonna say this, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna go and put it out there. Like as you get bigger, and you're gonna get bigger. You know what I'm saying? It's inevitable. People are gonna try to separate you and your father. You know what I'm saying? You already know boxing is a dirty, it's a fucked up game. It's a whole lot of grease balls and scumbags in this motherfucker. They trying to rob you, they trying to fuck you over, they trying to do any little fuck shit to get you off your note, bro. Like, how do you and your pops like keep the foundation solid? You know what I'm saying? And like make sure nobody can, break up what y'all trying to do.
It's like a business. Like boxing is a business. You get what I'm saying? So everything run through the chain of command. You feel me?
Mm,
So it's like,
facts.
thing like he got his desk, I got my desk. At the end of the day, though, I'm a fighter. I'm the one getting in the ring. So he gonna push, and I know for a fact he gonna want what's in the best interest for me. I'm his son. You know what I'm saying? So even if it's something that he feel like, you know, like it's not good right now, I'm like, nah, like yeah, like that's what I want. You like, all right, cool, go back and get it, or you get what I'm saying. So everything is a chain of command. You know what I'm saying? Like run it through everybody. You know, everybody gotta like, you know, it gotta make sense across the board for the brand. You know what I'm saying? So it's even people that you don't know that'll be like, but maybe like this right here don't make sense. Like you should ask more about this. Like, is this needed in the contract? Or is this that? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's how you make sure everything's solid.
Okay, okay. So does it piss you off like when you see, like for example, you might see like a Devin Haney, Bill Haney, or Berlanger and his pops, or Kid Austin and his pops, like the bigger these guys get, like it seems like somebody is always trying to come in between the father and the son. Like, does that piss you off? Like, does that make you feel a certain type of way? Like when you seeing, the media, these, these articles and these videos, and you're seeing all this bad stuff about the father and the son in boxing. Like it's always a thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's been like that, for forever. Like, does that make you feel a certain type of way? Or do you, like, you already knowing, like, man, they're gonna be on some sucker shit, you know what I'm saying? So pops, we can't let them come between what we doing. Like how do you feel about that?
I mean, it's like anything. You know what I'm saying? You gonna when you step into a room, you gonna have people you mess with. You gonna have people you don't mess with. You gonna have messy people. You gonna have you get what I'm saying. But at the same time, it's just like you live through the experience. You get what I'm saying? So, um, yeah, like you live through the experience, and like, a lot of stuff get peeped before like it even come to the light. You know what I'm saying? So,
So so
um,
so y'all experienced some shit already. I'm assuming, since you said that.
I mean, yeah, it's business. You get what I'm saying? It's
Hmm.
like it's business. Like it's gonna happen. Everybody gonna want more cheese on their table. Like that's
Hmm.
just you know, it's we making deals. It's talking about money. You talking about you know, you know what I'm saying. Every like no matter who it is, fighters, promoters, managers, matchmakers. You get what I'm saying. Everything is being cut away. So yeah.
Yeah, man. Keep say I'm from Newark. We was solid before boxing. You know what I'm saying? We ain't had
Yeah.
no
Facts.
choice. Me and Pops had to, you know what I'm
Word
saying?
up.
When you get it get gritty out there, man. You know what I'm saying? It is gonna be one for the fam type. So yeah, man. Salute to that. Salute to that.
Okay. Man, I ain't gonna hold you too much more longer, man. I know you're a busy man. You training, you getting that work in, man. Um, what's the game plan? You don't got to give me the whole game plan, but just give me a little insight. To whoever your opponent gonna be, man, in a couple of more weeks, man. What's the game plan? What you looking to do? Are you coming to make a statement? Are you coming to put a demo down? Like, just talk to me about the mentality going into this fight, bro, in PA.
Yeah, this fight going into the same mentality as every fight, just going in there and just showing my skills, staying smart, and looking better than I've done in the past. Each fight we look better. So this fight, more excitement, more skill, more speed, more power, more footwork, everything.
Okay, okay. Salute to my sister Tay Tay. I see you in the building, shower. She say, Senior is solid. Tsunami is grounded with a good head on his shoulders. Now, for sure, man. I definitely get them vibes from the whole team, man. Rich, you got anything else before we get up out of here, bro?
Nah, man, I ain't got nothing else, man. Look, man, I say it to all of the fighters. Well, not all of the fighters, but I could definitely get the vibe from you. You representing the city of Newark in a great way. Keep doing that for sure. Boxing is a lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? So live the lifestyle of boxing. It seems like you do that already. So, man, you know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing but greatness ahead of you, man. And you already know that. I ain't really had to tell you that. I know you already know that you
Appreciate
destined
that.
to be great, man. So just stay on the path, man, and we're gonna follow you all the way through it, man. Salute.
Thank you.
Um,
Appreciate that.
one last question, bro. One last question, and I'm gonna let you get up out of here, bro. Could you give me some motivational words to like future fighters that's gonna come behind you? Like, what would you tell the next the next group of fighters or a fighter coming up in the amateurs right now in your city? Like, what would Keith words be? You know, to the next up and coming guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you feel about that?
Um, the word I just tell them I really just tell them never shy away from top competition. Always put yourself out there. That's how you're gonna get better. Always surround yourself with good people, and yeah, just always look to be better each and every day.
Mm. All right, solid, man. Once again, man, I appreciate you for tapping in with us, bro. I got Pop's number, man. We're gonna definitely lock in. I'm gonna try to get you back on here probably after the fight, post fight, man. And I definitely look forward to seeing you one day. I'm gonna have to come to the East Coast, man. You know what I'm saying? Gotta get out there, man. I'm want to definitely see what that Jersey and that New York skyline look like, man.
For
Once
sure.
again, man, get the people your social medias, so they can know where to follow you at, man. My sister put you got a YouTube channel too?
Yeah. I got a YouTube channel. I'll be dropping like how they be doing like 20 how they did back in the day with floor like the floor access 24/7. Kind of do the
Mm-hmm.
same thing. I just drop it like every week a video. So me just training, boxing, whole shebang.
Mm. Okay. Now let the people know where you at, man, on your socials, bro. We got your YouTube link right there in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Where you at on Instagram? You got Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. What you on?
Yeah, I'm on Instagram at official Keith Cologne, Facebook Keith Cologne, YouTube Keith Cologne.
Okay, everything Keith Cologne, man. Y'all heard
Yeah,
it here. Yeah, man. Salute to you, bro, man. I appreciate you,
appreciate it
man.
for having me.
We definitely gonna be on the lookout for you. I know TD gonna call us and let us know what it's looking like in PA. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
I'm definitely gonna hit pops up, bro. So, man, I appreciate you, bro, man. Good night to you, my brother, and I look forward to seeing you again, bro.
thank you for having me.
Yes, sir, man. All right. War Room Wednesday, man. US6. Hey, man, say, man, my boy Keith Cologne stepped in the war room. Red, real quick, man. What you think about Keith Cologne, man? You know what I'm saying? That was a pretty dope interview. How you feel about it?
See, man, I like Keith, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? Because he will he 5-0 with 5 knockouts. And he don't talk and brag like that, but he talk and brag like
Mm.
that. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna say what he do, but he gonna let you know what he do. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I like him. You know what I'm saying? I like that. I like that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta put it all in their face to shine. You know what I'm saying? And I was feeling that, man. I'm definitely looking forward to trying to catch the fight and to see what he do in the future, man. For sure.
Nah, facts, man. Me too, man. Once again, salute to my brother TD. You know what I'm saying? TD from the motherfucking Bronx, TD Sports Talk, you know what I'm saying? Um, looking forward to seeing this guy. Looking forward to seeing him, man. He kind of remind me of myself a little bit, man. He a humble beast, man. He's very humble, very cool, calm, and collected type guy. He ain't really popping it. You know what I'm saying? He got that cool Jersey swag, you know what I'm saying? And he gonna let his hands do the talking. You know what I'm saying? But y'all be on the lookout though, man. June, first week of June or the second week of June, man. Keith Cologne fighting on the Danny Garcia the Danny Garcia card, Swift Promotion, millions.com. We definitely gonna see if we can pull his fight up, you know what I'm saying, and watch him and support him. And yeah, man, this was another War Room Wednesday. Normally we be on the Beltway with it, but the Beltway was closed down today because of the interview with Keith Cologne. You know what I'm saying? We'll be back Friday. Hey, Red, we got some content coming Friday on the Beltway, man. What we doing?
Yeah, we definitely got some content, man. We gonna talk about the fights and all that other good stuff, man. So yeah, it's going down for sure. Salute.
Yes, sir.
To the chat. Salute to the chat. Well, I don't know. You had something else? You had something else?
Nah. That's it, man. That's
I
it, man.
Okay. My bad.
That's it, man. We gonna make this about Keith and Keith only. You know what I'm saying? We'll talk our shit. You know what I'm saying? I already know we got some shit to talk about. You know what I'm saying? So save all the bullshit for Friday. You know what I'm saying? Once again, salute to the chat. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody that came through. Salute to my sister Queen. I seen you in the building. Salute to my boy TD once again for linking us with Keith. And hey man, it's the usual suspect team. Y'all be sure to go get y'all tickets. Find the box, the bottom boxes. Go get them tickets. US6 Fight Pool season 1 is coming to an end. And hey man, it's the usual suspect team. And on that note, man, we up out of here. Deuces.
Y'all know what it is. It's the usual suspect 650-50 draw. Buy your tickets now for your chance at winning half the pot. Cash App, $ usual 50-50. Tickets on sale for $10 for 1, $20 for 3 tickets, and $50 for 10 tickets. Put your desired amount, name or alias, as well as your email address, and your tickets will be set. We announce the winning ticket numbers every other Friday on Supreme Beats Boxing Talk Bullshit on the Beltway, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Remaining proceeds will go directly to the LBBC meet and greet in Las Vegas. Shout out to the LBBC, and remember,
It's a usual suspect team.